Every month, some drivers in one part of Delaware get their tall vehicle just jammed up under the same railroad bridge, or they get stuck behind one of those jammed vehicles.
Yeah, over the years, DelDOT has tried all kinds of different ways to prevent this from happening. I mean, you saw their signs, everything, but they decided they got to do something bigger, better. NBC 10 Delaware reporter Tim Furlong has more on the clanker balls.
Longtime Newark residents have their own special name for Casho Mill Road.
They call this Casho Mill Road, and they're constantly, bang, constantly.
Many drivers just don't seem to respect this low bridge's one-lane, well-marked 8-foot 7-inch overhead clearance. They should.
Once a week, it seems like, people with stuff on the back of their truck or people renting U-Hauls, they decide to risk it, go under there, and it happens every time.
DelDOT says they've had over 70 incidents at the bridge in the last decade alone, and even more are happening lately with the rise of more delivery services with inexperienced drivers in oversized trucks. You can't simply make a railroad bridge higher in one little spot, and so over the years, DelDOT has spent about $1 million trying to wake up drivers before they crash and cause a backup.
Over the years, we've added signage, we've added sensors, we've added flashing lights, striping, lighting, really trying to use all the tools in our toolbox to try and get people to be aware of their oversized vehicle when approaching this more than century-old bridge.
The bridge is undefeated. It's beaten up, but still okay. But DelDOT hopes its new plan finally ends the problem.
Hence, now we have the new clanker balls going up.
The hanging clanker ball system went up this weekend. Make all the fun little naughty jokes you want. They seem to work. We saw tall vehicles bump them and then decide not to risk going under the bridge. Now, if your vehicle hits the balls, you'll know it, but it won't do any damage. It's going to give you the big heads up, though, that the bridge up ahead, it's too low for your vehicle. It'll give you that cue that it's time to turn around.
You got a stick or something?
Janice wanted to reach up and see what they're made of. DelDOT says they're heavy-duty plastic and thus unlikely to fall or do any damage if they did. But the big question, is this the final solution that will finally keep drivers from slamming into the bridge?
I don't know. We'll see.
In Newark, Tim Furlong, NBC 10 News.